That is scary looking. A window to the grave or the crypt area. A window to see your loved ones. There actually is a coffin in there, guys. Morning, guys, from Las Palmas Cemetery here in Gran Canaria. So we're going to take a walk inside here today and look at these magnificent tombs and statues here. So this cemetery was established in 1811 during an outbreak of yellow fever, when traditional church burials became impractical and forbidden by the Spanish Crown's reforms. So believe it or not, guys, it's known as a sunny place, Gran Canaria, but it is raining at the moment. So hopefully that stops and we'll take a walk around some amazing grave monuments here, statues. And you can see actually just here with the naked eye, I can see actually steps under that. So that is a crypt area. This is the Ramos family. Look at that for a statue. And just across from there then we have this one. She looks like she has a brooch or pendant on there or something like that. Now there is a hearse outside the gates here, guys, so there could be a funeral on. So I'm hoping to get as much footage as I can in here, because I don't want to be interrupting the funeral. So I just want to catch this one. There's a beautiful tomb, a monument I should say, just here, of a woman and a child. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'll zoom in and show you. You can see the little child at the bottom. And those eyes actually are very haunting looking. Looking right into your soul, it looks like those eyes. So it does seem to be the case here. You can see all these coverings over the ground. It does look like to me that they're underground burial areas there, like steps going down into them. And we have a couple of mausoleums here. This one looks like it's kind of not in great shape, but just down the bottom there you can see two boxes. And I'm wondering, is there remains in those boxes? Wow, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Looks like she's in a sorrowing position. The hand on the head. Now this one is huge here. Wow. A lot of work gone into this one. So we can see the guy there, the bust of the man on it. And just over on either side then we have these huge angels. Isn't that beautiful? And it's the same on the other side. Now this one looks creepy because if you look at the angel on this, look at that face. That is scary looking, that angel. Even the expression on her face. Wow, we've got a stunning looking mausoleum. Statues either side here. Look at that. I don't know if I can see inside there. See, a lot of these are just kind of altars inside. You're not going to really see coffins or anything like that in Gran Canaria, so it's just a flying visit really why I'm here. It's a little bit of a break, so I said while I'm here I would video this place because it's well worth a look. So as I was saying, there's a funeral on here today. There's family and people outside with the hearse, so I'll try and be as quick as I can, I suppose. There's a beautiful statue there, look at that. And it looks like the name on this is Alfredo Kraus. So if anybody understands Spanish and you can translate that, please do so. It's much appreciated. Then you have small little ones here. Look at these. Tiny little ones. And they have little doors on them, wooden doors. Look at that. There's a tomb here and I don't know what you can see in there. There actually is a coffin in there, guys, on the side. You can kind of get a glimpse of a coffin in there. On the left hand side there was. So that's another, there's actually stairs here, look. And if you go up the stairs, I think there's niches up here like for remains and ashes and stuff like that. You can get a good view here of the cemetery from up above. So these are all niches in the wall here. So that looks like to me it's at the top of one of the mausoleums just there. So all along that area there are people's ashes are interred. So we'll go back down and see what else we can see. Look at this one here. The two doors on it. Looks like it's kind of not in great condition, that one. Another one that's abandoned in here as well. Look at that. See, all that stone is falling apart in there. So maybe they're fixing that up. Not sure. So you can see they're like doors on them here. Small little doors, and that one actually has, you won't see it from there, but there's the stairs. So you can actually just see there, vaguely see the stairs. That goes down to the crypt, the burial area of this one. And some of them have glass doors on them and stuff. Looks like this one is opened here. We'll just have a look inside. Yeah, just niches in there. So you can see some of them are fixed up, like cemented and stuff. They're in a bad way, I suppose. Now this big tomb here, I have read a little bit about this. Buried here are two children. One is, I think, 9 years old, and the other one was like 12 years old. One of them passed away with cancer, and the other child had an illness like maybe TB or something like that. But they're buried in this very elaborate resting place here. And on the plaque then it kind of says, I don't understand this. I do see the name Sevilla, which is in Spain, and a date on it there as well, 1847, and we have an 1851. Now there is maybe there's another child here as well, because we do see Anas, which is 15 years old, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. See, these are the ones I was talking about there a few minutes ago. This one here has two doors either side, and you can also see glass over the grave. Maybe you can look down in there. A window to the grave or the crypt area. A window to see your loved ones. How interesting is that? Rosario is the name on it. I was just speaking actually off camera there to workers, and they were just kind of telling me they were actually in the middle of repairing an old entrance to a crypt, and he was just kind of telling me there, well, he's very little English, but he was kind of trying to explain that they lift up these slabs off the top of the burial area, and they were putting down new ones, but I could vaguely see the steps going down into the crypt, and I was thinking, wow, I would love to go down there. And I did kind of ask him off camera any chance I could have a little look down there. He said there was 3 coffins down there, but unfortunately it wasn't allowed, so that's okay. We have to respect that, their wishes as well, the workers here. So they're very friendly people though. But other than that, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video. You can see the covers here. They're all underground stairs that leads down into the burial area. So I'm going to wrap it up here. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, give the video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all on the next cemetery adventure, guys. Take care.